make sure I'm heard. I'm going to, Madam President, address this to all of the board members, just as a courtesy to the taxpayers and the public who elected you. I know you don't want to hear from the teachers or the union thug, but you have the run of this whole warehouse that we're in. So if you want to go into closed session, I think it would be polite if you left and found another conference room, because there's many in this building. You could all fit in that freight elevator and go up to room 810 where we have negotiations. I'll air some food up there. Absolutely disgraceful that I did a head count. 73 people have to stand out there. This is not on, by the way, for the next speaker. But it's uncalled for. And the folks, I don't know what you discussed in closed session. I know you discussed our contract, I'm sure, which I know that's what was one of the things on the agenda tonight. But you were elected. Show me a law that says they can't listen to contract talks. I would chain myself to the chair and not leave.
Got that right.
What supervisor
Got that right.
what state monitor is here, highly skilled professionals, federal monitor. Don't leave.
We're tired of her.
You were elected and you have a charge. There's no law that I know of that says you can't listen to this. Now, I'm trying to envision equity and excellence everywhere. And I'm going to talk about a very thorny topic because, as Ms. Andrews will be discussing, I also received the threatening emails from your phantom emailer and the text messages from the ghoul of Greenville over at 34, not to speak tonight, that I'd have bodily harm and objects stuck in crevices of my body, from the crudeness and vulgarity that you allow as the superintendent to go on at 34 for 2 years. Now I see smirks here and it's very funny. And I have never been more probably on the other side of the aisle as Mrs. Simon and Ronaday. But I give these ladies credit, because they know what's going on in their children's schools. Your finger is on the pulse because the teachers tell me what you do. This would never go on in certain buildings.
You know that's right.
If all the kids looked like me, little white kids, it wouldn't be going on.
You know that's right.
It's in Greenville, so you write it off. Now, last month you transferred 2 teachers out with a no-contact order. The next group of barbarians have been to court, and yeah, I'm saying it, there's a no-contact order. Take the 2 young ladies with the no-contact order and get them out of the school. You should take the 2 administrators out. The vice principal, who's body slamming the teacher. And it's on film, but the films were erased. It's disgraceful and it's barbaric. And I see the head shaking here because we can't talk about Miss Jones. I'll talk about it. It's a disgrace. No child should have to go to school and witness adults, whether they're teachers or administrators, acting like barbarians. It is a school. Get a handle on it. Sexual harassment, affirmative action. You just keep pulling teachers out. You keep pulling them out. Do something with the administration. Because God forbid if a teacher went like this to a kid, they'd be in the rubber room.
You know that's right.
For years on end. Now I'll calm down. I don't know what the funding is for Source for teachers. But you have no money to fully fund our contracts. So I don't know what you're doing with Source for teachers. Maybe it's because you had to have so many people on hand for the park testing. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope Source is gone for next year. I hope you utilize the woman who used to send me places when I was a sub. We have people to do this.
I know what they're doing.
But the level of disrespect is ridiculous here. And now we have a federal. My friend is over here, the rack, Mrs. Coyle. How
She
many
needs to go.
do we need in the district? Now you're going to bring a federal monitor? Where are you going to stick them? Next to her office on the 8th floor? Let's get with the program. Yeah, roll your eyes. It doesn't matter, Mrs. Blackburn, because you got to get your house in order. Your teacher performance score, you'd have a cap. You'd be meeting with Mr. Bing. There's too many things out of control here. Out of control. Get a handle on the housekeeping items in this district. Parents pay exorbitant taxes to live in this town. Many of us, probably the people who haven't left, paying taxes to live in this town. You were elected to do a job. Please do it.